Hi, everyone. Can I start?
Yeah, you can start. We are live. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, good morning, good evening, anywhere you're joining from today. Yeah, you're welcome to this webinar, to this session titled Building a Portfolio Website for Your Projects. Yeah, you're welcome. And nice to have you here. Nice to have everyone. So if you can share your emoji, your reaction, put it in the chat. So let me know if you are following me, if you can hear me clearly. Tell me where you are joining from. Tell me what you are doing from. So yeah, thank you. So for today, our agenda for today is what you have in our agenda is the first one here is introduction, yeah, which you'll be getting to know me, and I would like to know you too. And then we move what is data analyst portfolio, which is the next thing for us to know. Okay, we know we want to build a portfolio. You have a skills already as a data analyst, as a business analyst, as a data engineer, or any profession you are under the data ecosystem. So, and then what are the benefits of the data analyst portfolio, and why do you need it? What's the importance of it? And then components, what makes up those portfolio that you did that will help you, like what makes it up, what are the things you need to put into your portfolio. So yeah, and the necessary tools you need to use to build that thing, the portfolio you need to position yourself for opportunity, to showcase yourself across the globe. And lastly, what we'll be taking is question and answer. So this is all we have for our agenda for today's session. So we should be covering this in the next hour. Yeah. So now let me know you. This is the first part of our agenda, so the introduction. Let me know you. But before that, here is a little thing about me. Maybe before I show you. So let me tell you about myself. Here's a little thing about me while you're waiting for you to know me. Please, Mr. Michael. Michael, right? Hello, Michael. So let me know if the people are on the comment section. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. So we have Mr. Arowo Saye in the comment section. He said he's from Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
you were
So we are
expressing
waiting
more
for others
interest.
to join in, and please, everyone, just type in something about yourself, whether you're a data analyst or a data scientist, where you work. Thank you very much.
Okay, so yeah, here's a little thing about me to know by putting this out. So this is me. I'm Mobile Dauda by name. Yeah, and I'm a data and business intelligence analyst at Vendis. I'm a Power BI developer. I'm a technical writer. I love teaching very, very much. I love teaching, so it's one of my passion. Just giving out what I know out there, and that's why I have a channel here on YouTube where you guys are watching me anywhere you're watching me from, and I have a blog on Medium, on Ashnote, on DevTool, where I create tutorials article, create tutorial videos, create a guide on how you can use data, how you can use Power BI, SQL, and other data tools to solve business problem and help business to make better decisions. So I love reading books, watching anime. Anywhere watching anime here. So let me know if anyone's anime fan in the comment section. So I love watching anime. I love reading books. And I love listening to music. So that's all about me. Mostly romantic song most times, yo. And yeah, that's all about me. Can't wait to. So let me know about you in the comment section too. I have Mr. Aguwoshayi, right? You're welcome, Mr. Aguwoshayi. Nice having you here. So
Then we have Miss Oluwaseun from Ile-Ife, Nigeria.
wow, awesome. So nice to meet you, Miss Oluwaseun. So for anyone joining after this, so you're welcome. I'm saying my hello to you, saying my hi to you. I wish I could just send the what's it called? My eye section, my eye emoji. So help me wish them. I'm greeting you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this session. And can't wait for you to have a blast and to uncover a lot of things to meet. While while telling me where you're from, let me know why you are here. So by the end of our agenda today, you should be able to meet those objectives you are here for. Actually, I believe for everyone here wants to know like some have a portfolio but not live yet, and some doesn't have a portfolio. So I believe by the end of this webinar, everyone could be able to build their portfolio, and those that have their portfolio but not yet live can be able to put it together and put it live there and put it anywhere everyone can access it. Yeah. So that's my own agenda here today, like objective, and I believe everyone here will meet those objectives. We will meet it together. So let me know. I'm excited. So let me know if you're excited too, so we can move on. Yeah. So you can connect with me on all the social page you have. I'm on Twitter, same name Mubak Dauda, LinkedIn Mubak Dauda, and that's my Gmail too. And I have my portfolio too, so you can have access to it. So now we can dive in. So what is data analyst portfolio, which is our main agenda today? So a data analyst portfolio is a curated collection of professional works, including projects, reports, visualizations, and more, designed to showcase your skills and empathize in data analysis ecosystem. So it acts as a tangible representation of your ability and accomplishments, allowing potential employers or clients to assess your capability and suitability for your needs. So a portfolio in entire mean for you as a data analyst is portfolio general is just a curated of collection. Okay, let's pick a little scenario before we now diving into the technical term. So when we say a portfolio, let's say you have a wardrobe. Yeah, what should be inside the wardrobe? When you hear the word of wardrobe, what should be inside it? Anyone in the comment section? Hello, Michael. I'm waiting some response. What the wardrobe? What should be in the wardrobe?
Yeah, ideally, what happens is that they get your question late because it is streaming. So before it gets to them about a minute plus.
Okay. Can help me put the question down
Yeah,
like I said?
yeah. So someone said clothes. Someone said
Okay.
clothes.
Okay.
And we have Mr. Eziaku from Enugu, Nigeria.
Okay. Clothes. Is it only clothes should be in a wardrobe? I'm expecting some response too. Like,
Okay. Someone said clothing. Clothing. Oluwaseun said clothing.
okay. So you have two person saying clothes. Okay. That's awesome. So yeah, we have clothes. We have some what's it called? Some jewelries too. Jewelries can be in the wardrobe, right? We have I think that will be what's it called? A wardrobe for shoes too. I don't know. There should be a shoes in the wardrobe too. Some jewelries, clothes, and stuff. Yeah. So now picking your portfolio, a portfolio is just like a wardrobe as we have. So you have different kind of clothes. You have some senators wears, you have some your casual dresses, you have some of your native dresses, your cultural dresses, different kind of dresses, and you put it into that same wardrobe, right? So now, if you want to go out, let's say you're having like Owambe, you are having an Owambe, which is like a let's say wedding event. You pick your natives, your native attires to wear. If you're going to your casual work, like your normal daily job, you wear your casual dresses, your tees, your trousers, your shirts, and your pants. So you have different kind of dresses for different what's it called for different events. So take that wardrobe as you have it stored for your clothing and jewelries. Take it as your portfolio. So for a portfolio is those different kind of things, a collection of your professional works, of all your experience that you've been doing, your projects, the work, the visualization, the reports you do as a data analyst. You now put it into one together to put it into one place, just like you have your wardrobe. So that's what a portfolio means. So as you as a data analyst, everything you build your reports in Excel, you do your analysis in SQL, you build a visualization in Power BI or Tableau or Looker. So you now want to put all these things into one wardrobe. So that's where what we mean by portfolio. So all of these things should be into one, so you can be able to showcase it to anyone that have it. Because okay, let's say okay, you you have an event that is a Looker event, like you have an client or employee that needs your skills, like need your expertise in a Looker place and in a Looker what's it called Looker field, and you have that experience in Looker, like you have done different kind of things, project analysis with Looker. So you need to show them. So they need to come to a place that collect that wardrobe to come and pick things that relate to them. So same thing apply for Excel, same thing apply for reporting. So different kind of things. So that's why you need a portfolio as a data analyst. So I think we get that. So it serves as a tangible representation of you, because if you can be able to showcase you have experience in Excel, you have experience in Power BI, you have experience in SQL, so they need that evidence. As one of our what's it called one of the Nigerian artists always say, I think it's Burna Boy said, if there is no evidence, you explain tire. You go explain tire, no evidence. So for you to avoid those explanations as an analyst, okay, I have experience in using Excel very well. I've done tons of projects with Excel. So this is it, because you need to showcase, they need that tangible evidence, tangible result. They can say, okay, this person is capable. You are capable for us to solve our problem. So they need those evidence to showcase yourself so they can believe in you. So, and to have those evidence, you need to have a portfolio. Am I making, as in, are you getting what I mean? Are you getting it? If you're following, please drop your emoji so I will know if you're following before we move on.
Yeah, they are following. They are following. Thank you.
Okay. So, and then now we can move to our next one. So there is this quote by Edward Deming, one of my favorite quotes. One of my favorite quotes. I have a shirt for this quote, like data over opinion. So I have a shirt like that. So without data, you are just another person with an opinion. So if you have anything, just like we were explaining in the previous slide, if you don't have evidence to back up anything you want to say, which means you don't have a data to show for it. It's just like opinion. Nobody will take you serious. Nobody will take you, like nobody will even believe in you. Just like you are bringing your opinion, it doesn't count until you have something to show. So without data, you call yourself as a data person. So there should be always a data to showcase, as in to back your opinion. So it will be tangible, it will be accurate. People can take it in anywhere. So you need to provide all those data available. And what are those data? Those are the projects, those are the works you have in your portfolio to back yourself. So the next thing here is, what are the benefits for you to have a portfolio? If you have a portfolio, what are the benefits that you will be like you are entitled for? The benefits you that opened you for. So the benefit that opens you for. So, and to have that, you need to, what's it called? These are the things that portfolio management, like if you have your portfolio, these are benefits it offers you. Some of it are these: it improves your job prospects and career advancement. So let's say you want, if you have a portfolio already, you can be able to apply for any job you want because you have evidence to show you have that capability that you can showcase, that people can look into, they can dig into it and believe that okay, you are expertise in this field. You are expertise in this field. Let's say, for example, now let's say you are inviting Kenny Black to have a stand-up show for you. So what would be what would like okay, and your management say okay, this is Kenny Black, music comedian. So and you say okay, you don't know Kenny Black before. So how would I say okay, you bring this person to me? How would I know it is him? So how would I? What would you have to convince me to say, okay, well, let me take in Kenny Black as for my stand-up event? And then we need to show his part of like things that has done. So some of his past work and even current one, outdated ones. So those are things because Kenny Black there say, okay, he might not know you and you people promoting him. So we get to that. I think that we are lost on. But in this improving jobs prospects is this okay. When you don't showcase, nobody know you out there when you are applying for your job, when you want to advance your career, nobody know you. It's what you do and where they can be able to find what you do. That's what they will improve that thing for you. Because they will say you are analyst who knows you. For me now, I'm a Power BI person, so I have a different kind of portfolios on Power BI, projects on Power BI I've done, different kind of footprints on Power BI, webinars, trainings that I've done that people can look into. So those are things, and anywhere somewhere there, someone will reach out to you. It improves your job prospects. You might need a job and you might be applying. Someone can reach out to you, mostly on LinkedIn, on Twitter. It's happened so many times. Happened to me. Happened to different kind of people. You just get a what's it called, a DM or email. We are interested. We saw something you did and we are interested in that. So those are the things of portfolio because putting yourself all those projects into one place, putting it out there, looking into it convince your prospect employer, prospect client that needed your service. So having this portfolio improves that prospect of your job and it improves your career advancement. Yeah, if I could remember in career advancement, Michael reached out to me through LinkedIn to one of my previous class. Say, okay, wow, I saw your portfolio and it's like something. I can you have a session within my company to put this out for people? That's what we call career advancement because it's my portfolio that leading as in that convincing and reach out to me to put this right, Michael. If I could remember well. So, are you there, Michael? Are you there, Michael?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I remember clearly. Yeah, exactly. You're correct.
So that's the benefit of portfolio. It improves your career advancement. So the next one is it's enhanced credibility and trust among employer and employee. So when you have a portfolio because you are credible, it means it's not fake, you are not fake, you are not cajoling yourself. It means you are authentic and people will be able to trust you because when they can see what you do, and they can see evidence of what you do and people can vouch for you. So it means you are credible and reliable. People can talk for you, can promote for you anywhere across the world because they can be able to see what you do yourself through a place you put it into, through all those wardrobe that you put it into. So next one is it's provide the evidence of your ability to tackle real world challenges. Because you having a project, you doing a project, solving a real business cases, doing working in a real business spaces and documenting it and putting it into one place, it means you have faced challenges and you've survived those challenges. You've conquered those challenges. So it's provide that evidence of that your ability. It means when you say, okay, you can do this, nobody can even like doubt you on it because it's what you have done. You have evidence to show for. So that's the benefit of having a data analyst portfolio. Yeah. So now and then we move to our next agenda, which is components of data analyst portfolio. So what are the things you need to be able to set up your portfolio as a data analyst? So the first thing you need here is tool. You need to have a tool that you have, like you need to do. So, and in this tool now, there are different tools for data analysis. We have like the three major tools for data analyst. Three major tools. We have a spreadsheet, which can be Excel or Google Sheets, anyone. you need it as a data analyst. Most important tool for you as a data analyst is Street first, and then every other one is on optional. As your career advanced, you'll be picking it up every other tools. So the first one is Excel, like which is spreadsheets, Excel or Google Sheets, anywhere you're working on. And then you have SQL, which is SQL, most important for you as a data analyst. And the third one is a BI tool, which is business intelligence tools. It can either be Power BI, it can be Tableau, it can be Looker, it can be Click, it can be any other BI tools. But the most common one, most popular one is Power BI and Tableau, the most popular one. So these three tools is most important tools for you as a what's it called as a data analyst, and then you pick Python or R, every other tools you pick it along as your career advances. So once you have these tools, and then the next thing, once you have the tool, like you are proficient in these three tools, like one of the three tools, Excel, SQL, and anyone, once you are proficient in it, then the next thing for you is to pick up a project. Like, okay, I already know this tool. Actually, what people want to see is not about that tool. It's about the problem solving skills, the problem solving ideas that you put in incorporate with that tools to solve problem. So it's not the tool that's most important mostly. It's about your problem solving skills and problem solving ideas. So when you have a tool that you're already proficient in, you need to pick a project. So let's say, okay, some example of your project you can pick is, okay, let's say you want to do what's it called, a comprehensive analysis of a customer churn for a retail company. So let's say, okay, you have a retail company and they say you want to know how the churn in their customer base is, how some customer are not performing better, why, what are the reasons. You want to know the reason. You want to, because most of you as a data analysis, most of what you have is interrogation. You'll be interrogating data because you want to know why, you want to know the reason, so you can bring insight from it. So once you can be able to bring those examples, like a sample project, and then pick any tools you want, whether it's Excel or SQL, use it to solve that problem that you pick, the project. And once you put it, this is another thing you do. And the last one is certifications. So these three things are the components that form your analyst portfolio. So you have certifications. So these are the things you need to, like, that will validate everything you do. Let's say, okay, you pick a project now, and then, okay, you do this, and it could be comprehensive as we mentioned. You use Power BI or you use Excel to pick, okay, I want to see the churn analysis, do the churn analysis for this retail company with Power BI. You do those insights, your exploration, you write it. And once you're writing all these things, to now put all these things, like, you need to document it, because that's what will actually form your portfolio after you have your project. So after you finish those projects, you document it. I create so analysis of so things. This is what challenges I faced. This is what's it called? This is a problem I faced. So I'll be walking you through some how to document all those your analytics projects and stuff as we moved on. So, and then the third one is certification. Certification is very important, not most priority most time, but it's important for you because it validates your knowledge and provide external verification of your skills. Like, people can, like, okay, well, if you can be able to have this certification, it means you know this thing very well and you do the exam. It's not just simple exam. You spend money, spend your time, endless nights for you to just pass this exam to do all the certifications. So some example of those certifications is Microsoft Data Analyst certification, like, which is not a Microsoft certified Power BI analyst or anyone, Azure. There are different kind of Google Cloud Practitioner, AWS, different kind of certification as you have. So once you have these three things, like, you have your project documented, you are proficient in the tools, and you have your certification, it means your portfolio is already stand. Like, you have your portfolio stand already. So that's all for the portfolio. And then the next thing we have here is selecting and showcasing project. Let's say, okay, for the next two we have in our previous slide, we have a project, which is the second component in building our portfolio. So to build a project, when you're selecting this, when I asked when we started our session, he said, what we need to have in a wardrobe. Some people say clothing, and I say, okay, clothes. We have clothes, we have jewelries, and we have different clothes for different events. Casual clothes is meant for work. native clothes are meant for Owambers and all this party we have within ourselves. We have you have our normal casual dresses like t-shirts and joggers, all these our vibe dresses. So different clothes for different what different events. Same thing for for your portfolio. So when you're picking a project, that always pick projects that are relevant to your career goal. So you have different kind of projects in your portfolio that relate to different industries that you like your target audience. So let's say you're trying to work in a telecommunication company, that's what your career goal. So everything in thing that should be in your portfolio should contain what's it called? Like a communication project, a telecommunication project. Let's say you want to work for Airtel and you're having what's it called? You're having health like hospital projects in your portfolio, like having 3 or 4 hospital projects in your portfolio, and you are pushing for health, it means you are not demonstrating what they need. So they can't see your power, they can't see your potential in that field that you want to do. So it means when you want to put your projects on your portfolio, you should select projects that are target audience you're looking at. So if you're looking at different industry, you have different projects that relate to each of those industry you have. And we'll be seeing different kind of example in like when we are looking into our demo soon. So in the next 2 minutes. So and then to showcase this effectively, you need to provide context, role. These are process on how you document your project. You need to provide the context of that project, which is the problem overview of that project you're working on, your role in that project, your contributions, how you come across your process of thoughts, how you approach the problem, how you do your ED, how you build your visualization, how you do your write your Python, anything you do. So you need to bite it effectively. And then if you want to do so these are things how you present your project in a available manner. So yeah, and then that's for showcasing your project. So what are the tools you now need to build a portfolio? What are the tools? There are tons of tools. Like there are tons of tools in building as in across the globe on the internet that you can see to build. And some are paid, some are free, and then I'll be showing you some of these tools here that you can use that are free, as in it is free to do, and some cost less you for you to do. So I know some of us here can build. You can just a little time, not spending much. You can set up your portfolio live where people can have access to it all over the world without spending much, even without spending some you might spend like maybe $10, $5. Some you will not even spend at all. It's free and they'll provide you free things like full functionality to build a portfolio. So first one here is what we call GitHub page. So in GitHub page, what do we have here? We have Linktree. So GitHub page is a free page on GitHub where you have your page like a domain, having a GitHub to it and design everything you want to do by your portfolio. So we'll be seeing much of this soon. And then the next one we'll be having is a Google site, which is I use for my current portfolio. And then we have Wix site and we have WordPress, etc. There are many of them across the internet, but all these one list here are free that you can use to set up your portfolio. Very easy. And I'll be showing you some of the example of portfolio that were built by some data professionals here in our data Nigeria here using some of these pages. So if you look at this one, this portfolio is meant by one of the what's it called? It's built on GitHub pages by one of the data professionals. I don't know if you know our name is Augustina Okonkwo, which is Vita Tiana somehow, if you know her. So this is a portfolio, it's built on GitHub page. We have Linktree. What Linktree does is just like it creates most of link for you to access to other link. So I'll be showing you how this works in our next demo. So we think we still have some minutes in the next 30 minutes. So you have Google Sites, which is built on my own website, like my own portfolio data. My own portfolio is built on Google Sites. And then we have Wix Sites, which is built, so some of these, and we have WordPress. So I'll be showing you, showcasing all of this to you in our next agenda. So yeah, before we dive into our demo, so can we move into like, if is there any question before we go on our demo?
Okay, let me ask them if there are any questions. So if you have any questions, you can hear me right, Dauda?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. Thank you.
All right. So if you have any questions at this point in time, you guys can ask. I can see about 15 persons on the call. So if you have any questions, let us wait for about 1 minute so that the message can reach them on YouTube.
Okay. Please, can you share me the link to the YouTube? I have some of my people here requesting for link.
Okay, okay. I'll send your LinkedIn now.
Okay.
Okay, if there are any questions, I'll let you know so you can continue with the demo because of time.
Okay. So we can move to our demo now. So let's move here. So when we're talking of Google Sites, so this is an example of a portfolio built on Google Sites, and I'll be walking us through how a portfolio is built. Um, so for you to have a portfolio, as we mentioned in our previous slide, is you need a what? You need a project, you need a tool, and you need a certification to build. So this is my portfolio picking for example. So here, for you to have a portfolio, you need to have what we call a home page, which is your landing page. In that home page, as you as a portfolio, what you should have there should be the information about you, like information about you at the first glance. We call it hero section on website building. So hero section. In the first hero section, should talk the information about you. So if you notice something here, I say, okay, this is me, my picture behind, and this is what I do. So if you scroll down, you'll see about me, what I do, the story of what I do. So you input your CV. If you want them to go and view your projects, you put all those links there. So the first page in your portfolio should talk about you, like everything about you, because your portfolio is talking about your resume. So once people see your portfolio, it doesn't need, as in, they don't even need your resume most times. So once they come on the first page of any of your portfolio, should contain the your as in your skills first, like what you have, which is a picture of you. So I'll be showing you some different websites across different portfolio across on this place now. So you can see my skills after, okay, this is about me. You want to see my CV, you want to view my project, anyone you want to do. You can see what I'm capable of. So I can do this. These are my skills that I can do. And look at the softwares I can use, like I'm proficient in. So I'm proficient in all of these softwares here. So people see because you want to know about you. That's why it's portfolio. So when they know about you, finish, they can go and view your projects. So there are different tabs at this top. I have a blog where I write. I have a channel on YouTube where I teach Power BI. I have a webinars you can see because I do go to events. If you notice in the webinar, there's this event here. There are other events that you can listen to that have anchored. So everything in your portfolio should tell of all of your story or what you're capable of doing. So your portfolio should tell you about that. So I have this blog on Medium. When I click on the blog, they will see all what I've written. Okay, the link has changed, so I'll need to update it. So this is my portfolio. This is my blog rather. So think there's a glitch on the link, so that will be updated later. So and after that, you should render a service as a freelance person or do you want to work for organization. So because I do these are my services that I render that I do. These are my services. I do data analytics, I do data visualization, automation and workflow. I do remote training, yeah, one-on-one training. So Everything about you should be in your portfolio, and if they want to contact you, there are pages you can do so. These are the things you need in your portfolio. So that people can do, okay, after they look at you, they can now contact you. So this is a portfolio built on what? On Google Sites. So these are like information. So your first page on your portfolio should contain every information about you and what you do. Every information about you and what you do. If you go to school, you can put your school. So I'll be showing different kind of portfolio. This is on Google Sites. So this one too is built on Google Sites. So this is by my friend here. If you know Bolaji, this is Bolaji's portfolio. It's built on Google Sites too. So you just be creative. So let's just hold on for a minute for this. So if you look at this home page here, it's saying, okay, well, this is me and this is what I do. I'm a Microsoft certified. If you want to know about him, if you click on this link, it will take him to the about page. You can see his about page is on this place here. You can see everything about him. You will see his certifications, all his everything you want to do. So he has his project, he has his tools he's proficient in, he has certification. So once you have all of these things, your portfolio as a data analyst stand like you have it. So if you want to see his project, you can look at his project. You can see many of the projects for different industries. For different industries, you can see. So because for any, if you look into, because you diversify, you have different industry you want to work in on. Let's say you want to work on airplane, like in aircraft industry, he has analysis that tailor to aircraft. You can see if you look at this Airbnb, we have airplane something here. We have hotel with them. And if you want to work in management, like you want to work in hospitality industry, he has project tailored to that you can like. You can see so different projects. That's how you can put out your project. Different projects for different. So if you want to see some of this portfolio, everyone in my own portfolio, there are different kind of there are different scenarios. So you can see this is for pharmaceutical. These are for pharmaceutical industry, supply chains, different one. So like a data science, HR, and different things that you can see. So, and then that's those two portfolios that I showed you are built on what? On Google Sites. So the next one here is built on Wix. So all this you can look into them. This is a Wix website. Wix is a free website builder, so it doesn't cost you anything. But if you want to use some features like advanced features you want to do in your own portfolio, you will need to pay them on it. So on this week's, this is if you know Francis Folaomi, this is what's it called? This um is portfolio. So Francis is a fabric guy, fabric. So the latest Microsoft technology. So he works like he uses fabric very well. So here is his portfolio. If you notice one thing about common thing generally about this is information about you. On the first glance of your portfolio, should always show what? Information about you and your portfolio. You can see about me, it tells us about himself, his contacts under it. If you notice something similar. So if you're building your portfolio, you should have those things on your own page, like at the first glance, information about you, your contact below it. So if you, as we navigating to others on you'll be seeing. And if you want to see his resume, you see his resume. If you want to see his portfolio. And one thing about his portfolio here is this. There's this resume I want to show you guys. Don't forget three things you mentioned that components of your of your portfolio as a data analyst. A tool which he has talked about in his own page. So proficient in what the tool is proficient in, which is number one, and then the project he has done, which is all this portfolio. So Microsoft Fabric, which is the latest project. You can see logistic, different kind of projects he has done. Different kind of projects he has done. Different industries. So, and if you want to see his resume, like the person, like he go to it and they were like, "Ah, wow, okay, well, this person have evidence. He has what we needed." So they want to reach out to him. They want to see his resume. One thing about this resume is this: he built his resume with Power BI. One thing I love about this file is he built his resume with Power BI. So he's showing the expertise, like he's capable of Power BI. He's capable of Power BI. Look, this fascinating version built with Power BI. Built with Power BI. So, and those are the things when you if you said okay, oh, you reach out to him and he's also okay, you can check out my portfolio. check out my portfolio here, and you see when you see this, like this is, it's not about even the design, it's about the darks behind this, the darks behind all this visualization. That's one thing that just amazed out. So you can see different certifications he has. You still have it here. You can see many certifications he has, many projects he has done, and the expertise that showcasing those tools. Are we following me, please? So these three components are very important to be in your what? These three components, okay, where is it? These three components are very important for you to have as a what? To be in your data analyst portfolio. So let's move on from there. So that's for Francis, and you can see a page for certifications here. So this portfolio is built on what? On Wix. So it is very, what's it called? Wix is a free website to build your portfolio as a data analyst. So what you need if you want to build yours, you can look into those ones, replicate the step. If you look at this one, I know maybe everyone here knows Chinonso. Chinonso is a Power BI person, so he's a teacher like me, love teaching too. So you can see our portfolio too is built on Wix. If you see it here like this, if you see this kind of things, you know it's built on Wix. You can now create it to your taste of creativity. You can see my own Google portfolio here. You can build it to your creativity, watch some YouTube, look for some resources if you have those resources on designs and stuff. So and then we have this. You can see different kind of things on it. There is resume, there is portfolio, all of our projects she has done. So if you look into our portfolio, you will see all those projects there. Can you see that? And then you have your GitHub article she writes as a YouTube. So everything about you, about your career life, about your professional life, should be in your portfolio. That's why it's called portfolio, because those people that want to, those clients, employer that want to give you work, they don't know you physically. So it's what they see about you and those evidence that will show them the evidence that will convince them for what you need, that will convince them of what to do about you. So and then we have the next one here built on Google Page. So this is Augustina Okonkwo, which is Tina portfolio. Is built on Google Page. So all this information that we do will be presented to you. You can look at it. Some resources will be provided to you on how you can build all of this. But before you build your portfolio, you need to have those components ready. You need to have all those projects ready, documented. So if you look at this, she has a project on her homepage. This telling us about her, all her information, her blog, her GitHub page, and everything, and our contacts link here. So just with your creativity, you can do anything you want to do. You can see, reach out to her, anything you want on our portfolio. So this other one here, you can look to Google page. So this one is on Google page, is by Gemma Amaka Gemma, a good friend of mine. So it's built on Google page. But what thing this Gemma do is this: all this website that you build on this, you can purchase your own customized domain. If you don't want it, if you look at this one now, she has a name as a domain without using GitHub IO, unlike this one that has GitHub IO at the end, or this one that has a Wix site at the end, because they are free. So if you want to use all those features of customizing yours, you need to purchase a domain from a service provider, and you need to just add it to that feature. There maybe a little paid feature to put your domain, customized domain, on all these pages, maybe $5, not up to $10 actually. So you put your customized domain. If you look at this now, a customized domain located to her, so you can look into this. So it's creativity of design. It will not be the same how you want it to be like. So you can go through this. So these are some portfolio built on. You have seen the one built on Google site, seen the one built on what? Let me know if you are following me. I only mentioned Google site, so I want to know if people are following me. I want them to list different kind of portfolio built on different sites that we have mentioned, we have covered in our demo. So let me know what they put in the comment section, Michael, so I will know if they are following.
Okay. If you are following, just put anything in the comment section. Just say I am following. I am fluent. Someone said Wix. Kafila said Wix. Did you ask a
Wix.
question?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Wix. Who is that?
Kafilat. Kafilat.
Okay. Thank you, Kafilat. Wix. You following. Any other person?
Someone says Wix again. Abiodun said Wix.
Okay. There's
Abiodun.
another one review.
Gibson said GitHub. GitHub.
Wow. Thank you. Who is that?
Same Abiodun.
Okay.
So Oluwaseun said Wix.
So,
Aruna said she's flowing. So yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Okay. So, and then we have the one built on WordPress. So, one thing about WordPress is not free. For you to be able to use WordPress, so I am a WordPress developer actually, apart from being a business analyst and stuff. So there are this WordPress is a paid because you need to purchase a hosting provider and a domain from a service provider. So once you now purchase it, you can now use WordPress from the service provider. So this site is built on WordPress. WordPress sites are always responsive rather, and customizable very well, and a lot of features because it's not free mostly. So, and then if you look at this page, it's built on WordPress, and we have this about. Can anyone tell me something so common, so similar in all the portfolio you have been showing since? Can anyone tell me something so common that is similar across all the portfolio you have been showing since?
So something similar, right, between all the portfolios.
Yes.
All right. So I wait for their responses. So something similar. So Oluwaseun, Abiodun, if you have any, and Aruna, Kafilat, who you are. Someone said,
Who you
Aruna said,
are?
who you are.
Wow. Let me thumb that person. Give him a thumb.
Yeah, you're welcome. So let me display them. That's it. Who you are. Kafila said bio. They are bio.
Bio, something related to who you are to. Give him a
Who you
thumb.
are. Yes. Aruna said portfolio. Fatima, that's Fatima. He said portfolio to showcase.
Portfolio to showcase. Give him a this emoji that has shiny star in front of it.
she's a lady. She's a lady. Fatima.
Okay, okay. Give her a shiny star. This that will look at shiny star.
She can send you account number, so you know.
So any other
So
person?
no, we can continue.
Okay, so something similar across every portfolio for you as a portfolio data analyst or any other profession is about you, like your bio and the home. For this one, because this one is home here, just saying, okay, this is me, my name, and if you want to know me, get in touch. So, but about you showing your kids at a glance, you should showing everything about you. This is me, this is what I do, this is my story. Just tell about your story because nobody knows you outside the world. And you want people to know you and give you work and reach out to you and provide you opportunities. So you need to tell them everything that they don't even ask of you. So I don't know if you're a storyteller, you need to tell them about it. Whether it concern them or it doesn't concern them because the more they read it, the more they fall in love with it and they reach out to you. So about you and then the work you have done, your portfolio, the work you have done. So this person is a photographer, a creative person, a creative designer. So you can see all her work here, look into it, static, different kind of things. And what service she renders, what service she renders. So she do animation, everything that she can be, as in she can do. So just tell them if you can do cleaner, put cleaner there. you can do what's it called? If you can do designing, put designing there. If you can do data analysis, put data analysis there. In my portfolio, I have data visualization, I have trainings, I have web design sometimes ago, but I remove because I get a lot of requests on web design. And I just need to just remove it on those things because of people that reach out most often. And I can balance that with my analysis for a while. So if you can do different kind of things, I do technical writing, which is I write well. So anything you can do can bring money for you on the online space. That's why you need to have a portfolio. You need to have everything put together. So assuming you don't have an analyst gig today, writing might bring money for you. Collect writing. If you don't have writing today, design might bring money for you tomorrow. Collect design. That's why you have a portfolio. You should have everything tailored for different industry. So that's what you need. And if you write, if you have a blog or if you have a channel where you share yourself, share your experience, you put it there to show. If you see my own, I have webinars. I have a page for webinars. Every webinars I've been doing, I'll put it there. I have a page for YouTube where you can go and learn about what I do. I have a page for Mediums where you can read about everything I write. And then when they get impressed, you convince them they can reach out to you through page you provide for them. So yeah, that's all we have for today. So how you can build all of these, some resources we forwarded to you through your mail for people that are here. So you can look into some channel, just look into all this information. Is on the slide. I think we provided the link to that we provided to you after this. So in the next what's it called? So in the next few minutes that we have before the session ends. So we can, if you have any question, we can put it in the next 7 minutes we have. So
Thank you very much, Mr. Dowd. That was very beautiful. The fact that you broke down what a portfolio should look like and the different websites on how we can, build one is very impressive. So we have some few questions. But
okay,
then, as we answer, please, if you have questions, I know you're on this call, you have questions. Please ask your questions in the comments section so that you can be answered. Any questions, and we will just send all the resources to you via email. So as long as you are registered on the call, you'll get the resources for this webinar. So the question from Abiodun is can you use this website to create other portfolio aside data analysis like architectural design?
yes. If you are looking into to create architectural design, I will say you should use what's it called. Um, you should use Wix or WordPress because those places, as in for those architectural design, there are a lot of templates on what's it called on if you're not a designer, there are a lot of templates that relate to different industry on WordPress, even on Wix site, but you need to make a few payments for those on Wix sites and even on WordPress. There are a lot of things people in this industry that have done that they are out there. You just pick it and customize it to what you need. Like a lot. If okay, I think I have a word. Let me show some stuff here. Okay. I have a project I'm working on currently, so don't let me don't let me look into that. Okay, so let's say you saying what are you saying? Architectural design. So you see a lot of things there, architectural WordPress. So you see a lot of different designs across WordPress here. So if I preview these, you will see a lot of different design, but they are not free. You can look at those design for inspiration, and even though you don't want to pay, you don't want to buy this theme, you don't want to buy all this design, you can look them for inspiration and build it yourself if you know how to use WordPress. So
Okay, thank you. So Mr. Emmanuel is asking now, what about for people that write like copywriters and marketers?
yeah, thank you for that. For that question to be answered, I will mention some. Okay, let me show some sites where you can use it for writers. Let me go back to my page here. So there is this site. I have like 3 pages here that I used to write. Okay, I have Ashnode. Okay, this is my Ashnode. Ashnode is where I put my writing. Can you still see my screen?
Yes,
So
yes. Yeah.
You have Ashnode. Ashnode is free. You will have your own customized domain here. You can see Mobile BI Analytics as Ashnode. So on this Ashnode, I write about normal life, tech generally, and about life. And I have on Medium. So my Medium talks about Power BI and SQL, all these data analytics tools to approach problem. So all these things are free. You can document all your informations there. You can document all your informations there. So you can see these are all my published article on Medium. And there is this one that is called DevTool. DevTool is mainly for tech people. So if you're a technical writer, you can put all your information there too on DevTool. So these are three ones. Like Medium is the most common one for general writing and Ashnote too. So I think I answered your question, Mr. Emmanuel, right?
Right, that's great. Thank you very much. So let me just chip in something because I'm also a data analyst and a business intelligence consultant. So, and I want to just advise everyone on this call. And if you are putting any project on your portfolio, just like Mr. Dauda said, first of all, it should be tailored to the company that you're trying to, if it's a real estate company, restructure the portfolio to kind of tailor to that industry. If it is fintech, if it is edutech, so you don't need to show everything you have done as a data analyst. What the person be interested in is what will favor them. Secondly, don't just put up any kind of project like visualization of this. You worked on Boston housing pricing, house pricing data set, or you did Iris, or you did customer churn. No, there should be a way you arrange each project, starting with the problem definition. What did this project solve? If it's customer churning, of course, your problem definition can be, the company wants to reduce the rate at which customers are churning in their business. So they want to understand the factors that determines when a customer will churn, so that they can know what to work on, so that they can retain. So in that way, you have basically used a business use case for that project, and anyone that is going through that project would understand that particular project is on customer churn, and they now go down to the kind of data set you have, and then how you went about doing your visualization, and very importantly, give them recommendations, which is what did you tell the business to do after your findings. Remember the process of data analytics. You define the problem, you collect the data, you clean the data, then you analyze the data, and lastly, you visualize and you share your findings and your recommendations. So this is a complete roadmap for data analytics. So if it's not like that, that's why when you apply for jobs and you don't get it, you say like, what is wrong? What is wrong? These are the little things that you miss out that you don't get selected for such roles. Okay. So Mr. Dauda, someone asked another question. I'm grateful for this insightful talk. Of course, was very insightful. He said, how can one make this portfolio visible? That is, showcase the site for possible engagement. That's by Oluwaseun.
Okay, Oluwaseun, you're welcome. Thank you for that. So once you finish building this, let me put my screen. Once you finish building this, you will see the link live. Like when you finish building, take some YouTube. If anywhere you use anyone you're using, if you're using WordPress, if you're using Wix site, if you're using Google page and GitHub page or Google site, just go to YouTube, how to build portfolio with this on YouTube. You will find all those resources there. So once you finish it, you will see publish or deploy anyone you want to do. So when you publish it, it will give you a link attached to that your domain, like customized domain name for you. So it's that link that you now put, you share to anyone out there, and people will be able to see it. Is that clear?
All right. Yeah, that is very, very clear. Thank you. Oluwaseun, I believe. So I think since you are building a website will have a link. So that link that you attach to your CV or to your bio, and then they click on it. So that's it. You're very clear. Thank you very much. So this is it's time for the end of the webinar, and I hope that we all had learned one or two things. So the reason why we organized this, why we invited Mr. Duba is to because if you are a data analyst or you're in this field, employers and they don't want to see what you've done, and if because one thing companies do is to invest in their staff, so they might want to even give you access to much more advanced training that they'll pay for, but they don't want to put someone that will be what on serious. So your previous projects would give them the assurance that you are a lifelong learner and you would not waste their investment, and they believe that you can be valuable to the organization. So one last thing before we end the meeting is, as a data analyst, you are not paid for being able to build reports and dashboards. You are not paid because you can use Python, Excel, Tableau, Looker, Power BI. You are not paid because of you can do that. You are paid because you can solve problems. So ideally, a company has a problem, and then you can use your skills as a data analyst to solve it. So whether you are using Excel or Power BI or Python, you have to use that skill to solve that problem. All right. So don't think that, oh, I have been coding for 5 years, 10 years, 1 month, and you don't get a job. It's because you are focusing on the wrong thing. All right. So thank you very much once again for your time. Thank you, Mr. Uba, for your valuable time. It was very, very insightful. I myself have learned one or two things, and we appreciate your time. Thank you so much, sir. So we can end the webinar here, and look out for our webinars, right? Because we are doing webinar on anything analytics, especially for small businesses and for individuals who are interested in that field. Okay, so we'll have much more webinars in future, and we hope we see everyone on the call. Thank you very much. All right, so we can end the stream now.